What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crypto C's back at it again. We have another video, another follow-up in the series of Bullet. We have formed a partnership with Bullet. It's been treating us very, very well. There's a lot of features that, go in line with what we do and how we try to protect people in this space. So we're going to be going over the actual UI of the sniper in this video and how to utilize the sniper and the differences between the different tiers. Right to the tiers. So as you can see here in the basic plan, basic is just the name. Nothing's basic in the sniper. So I've used this sniper. I started off when I first got this as an investor. I actually just started off with the basic plan. So it has liquidity sniper, instant view profit, HP checker. So there's a few other features with it that you can utilize with basic. The additional features you're going to see in the higher plans, we're going to go over those. So the mempool liquidity sniper, mempool token launch, advanced honeypot checker, blacklist protection, professional plan. You're going to get all of that as well, but you're also going to get the anti-HP and rug. You're also going to get the Telegram scraper, split buys, multi-wallet, and max transaction snipes. Okay. So again, to go over the pricing. So what you need to do is you need to purchase Bullet coin. There is a tax, so it's slightly more than this. So you may pay like 10% more. So you figure with Bullet basic, you'll probably pay about $380, $390, something like that. And then 10% extra for each additional one. Also with the professional plan, you get access to their alpha group where they call out plays and they go through game plans on how to set up snipes and things like that. So it's an exclusive member club for those who have the professional plan. All right, let's go through the actual UI. So in the UI here, this is your dashboard. So you're going to see here, here's your wallet. So I only have 0.1 in right now, 0.01 right now. Trades, profit ratio, nodes. So these three sections right here will be updated as we go along. All right, but as the basic sniper, you have access to all of this information here. So everything that is here, you have access to. Okay, so you don't need the advanced plan, pro plan, or anything. Here you would input the token address. I think I have one loaded up, something that we're currently in right now, baby rat boy. So you put the token address in here. As soon as you put that in, it populates all of this information to the side. So let's go over that. So as soon as we put it in, we have the address here, we have the name, total supply, price, LP holdings, the best pair, decimals, and then the owner, if it's owner, not renounced, honeypot, not detected, trading enabled. And of course, this can always change. Do your own research, right? If there's any warnings, you'll see warnings here. Sometimes you'll see high gas warnings and things like that. Over here, you're going to see the buy tax, sell tax, the amount of buy gas used, sell gas used, and max transaction. Okay, so all of this information populates anytime you put a contract in this field here. Okay, and if you click over here, or not click, if you hover over the question mark, it's going to give you a little rundown, right? So the launchpad address, so this could be pink cell, DXL, or any contract address to finalize the pre-sale. Okay, so you put in the launchpad address, and then here you'll put in the amount of BNB. So I put in 0.01. It actually, it'll show the amount of tokens, right? But if I try to put more, it'll say that your sniper wallet is too low. Okay, so if your sniper wallet's too low, then you need to go into your wallet and then top it up. So I'll edit this information so you guys can't see my personal information. Other than that, you'll just go here and you'll deposit, right? You need to put a certain amount of BNB to deposit. And then when you do that, your MetaMask wallet. So this is your MetaMask wallet here. This is your sniper wallet balance. This is your sniper address. And then this is your tier and the amount of bullets that you have. Right. So if you wanted to buy more, you could just buy more here. If you want to upgrade plan, it'll take you right here to see, the exact plan that you want back to the tier list. Okay. And then whenever you want to make a withdrawal, same thing. You're going to put in the amount of BNB that you want to withdraw. And then say you want to withdraw that. So it went ahead and sent it. So you'll see it populate in my MetaMask here. So, all right. Just waiting for it to update, and then you'll see the 0.01 that will enter the wallet. Back. So now you can see that it's deposited. So you pretty much, you'll load up your sniper address. And the reason why they do this is that this sniper address is actually connected to its own node. So you don't have to worry about your slow computer, your internet connection, or like your phone. It has like a very fast router that it's connected to. Okay. So this will allow you to get in quickly and maximize results. So that's what it's all about, right? So you put in your amount. If you wanted to put in an exact amount of tokens, say I wanted to only purchase, you know, if I only wanted to purchase a certain amount, you could click this and you would have the exact tokens. So this is on my basic one. I also have an advanced one as well. So if you go here, or a pro tier, I'm sorry, you can only do this with pro tier. Okay. So if you were to click on this, it'll allow you to input the amount of tokens that you want. So under advanced tier, it's going to give you the option to raise your gas and slippage. So obviously, as you know, on launch, you want to have a high slippage. You want to try to front run transactions. So you want to have your gas prices high, your gas limit high. Again, you know, if you hover over these, it's going to tell you exactly which each one does. So get more familiar. Over here you have split, so this is only in the pro tier. So these are some of the features that you can't use in the basics. So as you grow, though, you'll be able to utilize this. Down here, swap, it's going to let you choose the actual swap that you're going towards, whether it's Pancakeswap, ApeSwap, BabySwap, etc. V1, V2. Down here is auto gas limit. So if you were to click this, it'll automatically force use gas limit needed from the contract. So bullet router, this is something that's not updated yet, even in the pro tier. It's going to be soon. So this will use the bullet router to snipe to decrease your gas costs, and then you can transfer tri tokens to your sniper wallet. Okay, so that'll allow you to be faster and save on gas. Okay, down here it's going to show you all your trades. So some of this stuff is still work in progress, so it's not showing any of the trades that I have. Here it'll show recent activity and then any news down here as well. Now, I will say that they're constantly updating this platform. So even as I went to re-record a video because I had an audio issue, they actually updated it. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the actual sniper. So if we click over here, you're going to get the actual sniper. And we'll go ahead, we'll do the same thing, use this. So again, your information pops up over here. It's still the same layout as the dashboard, right? The quick sniper. But you do have settings where you go over here. Under the settings, you can actually change and force USD LP, the minimum liquidity. So sometimes if you're trying to snipe a stealth, you're gonna want 0.1. So you're probably gonna want a lower liquidity because they're probably not gonna put in a lot at at first because it's a stealth launch. All right. And then over here, approve token. So obviously you want to make sure that it automatically approves the token so that way you could sell it instead of having to approve it and then sell it. You want to do it automatically. Over here, you have some mempool stuff. So this is going to be for the higher tier. So mempool enabled, I'm not able to click in that. And mempool enabled, allow sniping on the mempool. Your buy transaction will try to fit in the same block as enable trading, add liquidity transaction before being mined. This disables honeypot checker and its safety features because you're skipping and you're trying to get to the front of the line here with mempool. All right, so you need to have the advanced and pro tier in order to use mempool. Okay, mempool heuristic. This is only in the pro tier, so this will try to detect the function that enables trading on the contract automatically. If disabled, the sniper will use a database of known method IDs to detect enable trading. All right. So mempool dead blocks will try to buy after a number of blocks when the mempool buy is triggered. So sometimes some of the launches have safety features and things like that. Buy after this dead block, etc. So you can set the actual amount of blocks as long as you have the pro tier. Mempool method ID. Again, it'll only buy this method ID is called on the contract. Will override all other mempool functions. Okay. Buy delay. So if you wanted to buy 3 seconds after. 2 seconds after, something after it's launched, then you can go ahead and put a buy delay here, and it is in seconds. Okay. So we go over to selling. Again, we can set our sell slippage, sell gas, gas limit, auto gas limit, same thing as the buy. You can also do auto sell. So over here in the advanced and pro tier, if auto sell is enabled, the sniper will sell automatically in certain conditions. So you'll be able to set a trailing stop loss, which is in the pro tier. So when your price drops by a certain percentage, it'll sell automatically. So pretty much if you're up, 1,000%, you're up like 10x, and you say, hey, I don't want to take less than an 8x, you would set this trailing stop loss to 20%. So then you go from 1,000% to 800%, it'll sell automatically. Okay. Auto sell on target. So this is like a take profit. The sniper will sell when a target is reached. So that value must be over 100%. Okay. So obviously you want to, let's say you start off typically you start off around 80 to 100%, depending on the taxes when you first buy. And let's say you want to sell automatically at a 5x. So then you would set it to 500%. Okay. Time limit. So here you have a time limit once the target time is reached, and after that time, it'll go ahead and sell. So multiple ways that you can go through it and utilize these selling functions. All right, auto sell mempool. So under auto sell mempool, this is all in advanced and pro. The sniper will listen to mempool for various events and auto sell if conditions are met for running the event. So this could save you. This could save you in the event that something gets triggered and you want to be you want to make sure you get out beforehand. So this disable trading. So this is going to use a database of known methods to detect a disabled trading command. So if someone tries to go set a honeypot up and you're already in it with the sniper, and let's say you're getting good gains, you're up 3, 4, 5x, and then this guy just turns out to be a scammer, and then he tries to honeypot it as it grew, it'll automatically front run the command, right? So that way it'll prevent you from not getting into honeypots, but preventing them from disabling trading before you can sell. So it'll auto sell before they can disable trading with known methods. Okay. Remove liquidity. So obviously if you remove liquidity in a project, that's pretty much a rug pull. So right here in advanced and pro tier, it'll auto sell if it detects a remove liquidity command in mempool. So as soon as they try to send it, they have to pay the gas to send this remove liquidity function to the blockchain. So the sniper's always working in the background. So it could be something you bought 10 days ago and then they're gonna rug. This can front run that transaction. So before everyone gets rugged, you can actually sell it automatically. So it's a pretty unique feature, and these safety features, like I said, are in line with us. We're DeFi defenders, so our goal is to help make this space safer for new investors, old investors, and just overall try to get to a point where we can not have to worry about all the nuances of investing in this space. Right now we have to worry about honeypots, we have to worry about blacklisting, we have to worry about rug pools, liquidity, all sorts of things. All right. So wallet blacklist, it'll check the mempool if there are any blacklist calls for your sniper wallet. So let's say you snipe a project and they have a blacklist function. As soon as they try to go blacklist your wallet, it'll automatically sell it. So this actually happened to me, to where I got into something, and it wasn't even a bot protection. I was already the contract had already launched. It was like maybe a day or maybe a few hours old, and I went to go ahead and buy. So what sometimes these projects will do, instead of honeypotting it, instead of disabled trading or making the sell tax so high, what they'll do is they'll just go in and blacklist each wallet so you can't sell because you're blacklisted. So this will front run that transaction and get around you being blacklisted in your wallets. It's awesome. That has saved me some good money. So even if it's not a launch, you guys can utilize this platform to protect yourself from honeypots, from rug pools, from blacklisting. It's truly amazing, the features that this product has. Bullet has done a lot for me. I will not lie, like, this has saved me a lot of money and saved me a lot of frustration. All right, so mempool heuristic, again, it's going to detect the function that disables trading on the contract automatically. If disabled, the sniper will use a limited database of known method IDs, right? So it's the same thing. Again, also mempool price drop. So price drop, sometimes it'll be farming or minting of of tokens, and you'll see like a huge drop. So let's try to estimate the value before the block is mined using pending mempool transactions. So let's say something is going to drop by like 30%, and you have your mempool drop at 20%. Then it'll front run the action. So auto sell, and it'll front run all pending sell transactions. So before that mempool happens, so it pretty much pulls you out before something, maybe not rugs, but drastically decreases. So that could help you, keep profit. You could always reinvest if it's a project that you want to stay in. Sometimes there's those spikes that come down, those flash spikes, which will cause a mempool price drop. So you got to be careful about that, depending on, if you're in a long-term hold, short-term hold. So you really want to play around with those settings, right? And again, this is for the pro tier. We got advanced and pro tier here, advanced and pro tier, advanced and pro tier, mempool, advanced and pro tier, right? So just the mempool heuristic and mempool price drop are exclusive to the pro tier, but the rest of these are in advanced. All right, safety. So here you have a honeypot checker. So this will check before buying. So check the token prior to you getting into it, and if it's incompatible or it's incompatible with mempool buying. So if you buy through mempool, this is going to be disabled. All right. Also, if you don't want to have a certain tax that you want to buy in, let's say like the developers changing taxes and stuff like that, it will not allow you to buy a contract that has, with these settings over 30%. So make sure that you check out the contract, you check out the taxes, tokenomics. Over here, again, you get that information. So if you see that it's higher and you do want to buy it, you're going to have to modify this. All right. Now, once you have all your settings set up, you can save it as a profile. So let's say we want to save this one as stealth, because we put low liquidity needed when we buy, right? So we know that we can use this for stealths. We can also, so we got to set it up again. So say for selling, we wanted to change some information. We want to change sell slippage to 30, sell gas, whatever we wanted to change. Safety, we wanted to have honeypot checker off, and we're going to have force USD. So you can just save this as force USD. All right, so we know that. So you're gonna have several different settings once you tweak it and you know exactly how you want everything lined up. Okay. So now that we've gone over that, also over here you have a few more buttons that you can click. You can look through the functions. So if you are proficient with coding, or maybe some things to look out for, you can actually look through the functions here. There is a chart as well, which will show you, what's going on with that particular pair that you plugged in. And then, of course, if it has a bubble maps, then you can go ahead and click it there. Okay. So trades, if we go to trades, it'll have everything lined up for you. So some of the stuff I've been kind of testing. Some of the stuff I'm planning to hold for a little bit. But if you click over here, we'll look at this one right here, which is Baby Rat Boy. It'll have the date created, the token name. It'll have the amount, bought, false, value, false. If you haven't completed. So if you bought true, means I bought it. Sold, false, means I'm still holding it. And then over here, you can cancel the order. You can delete the order, or if you want to view the order. So you can view the order here, and then we can see. All right, so I did multiple buys on this, and it's up almost like 3x or something like that. All right. Again, if you want to go through here and see your selling, you can select your profile here. You can change any of your settings. All right, and then you can save it. And if you want to sell, you would sell up here. So the cool thing, there's tons of cool things. This is definitely a trader's tool. There's multiple things you can do. So if you want to take partials, let's say like right now I'm up 3x, right? So I'm up, if I was to sell, I'll get about 0.2. And I put in, I think, a total of 0.07 on this. All right. So if I wanted to get back, over 0.07, cover my initials, what I could do is do some simple math. So if I took 10%, I would get 0.2. All right. 20% would be 0.4, 30% would be 0.6, 40% would be 0.8. So if I sold 40% of this, I would get back my initial investment of 0.07, plus I would also get an additional 0.01 in profit. Okay, so you can force sell 100%, or you can click here, sell all. If you want to buy, you can buy more, and then you can put in the amount. I don't have anything in the wallet, so it's not going to work right now. Slippage, gas price, gas limit. All right, so you can modify just a few details when you do an additional buy. Here you can cancel, and then up here is a really cool feature that I like, because you get to show off your profits and show how Bullet is working. If we click here, we can actually see that it'll bring up a image with the percentage that we are currently in profit on this particular pair. It has a referral code, so the more referrals that you guys get, and make sure you guys click in the link below. I'm going to have my referral code, so that way when you sign up for Bullet, I will actually receive additional Bullet for you signing up through my code. Right? So it's an awesome picture, awesome feature. You can share it around. It automatically has your referral code on it. Super, super cool. Right? So there's some information here I want to go over on this page. So you'll see the order ID here. This is for the actual sniper. So if you ever have an issue, you can contact Sly. You can contact the core team members, and you would send them this order ID so they can check out what's going on if you had any issue on your sniper. All right. Buy state, so obviously we were able to buy, and then these are the different buy transactions. So if I wanted to click into this one, we'll see here that I put a 0.05 at first. All right, so I can actually see the full transaction. Everything is hyperlinked, which is awesome. So right now it's working. So if it detects anything, if I had the safety settings on, then it's just currently just always waiting for an event. So it's listening for an event in the mempool. All right. You can see here I didn't sell any. There's no sell transactions, but if I did want to sell something, it would show up here. Last error is insufficient funds, so I only had a little bit left in this wallet, and I was just kind of spamming 0.01s after my first initial buy on dips. Okay, and then completed no. Obviously, we're still in it. So price, order amount, tokens left, amount left. So this is how much I ended up putting in. My last order amount was 0.01. And then here, if I was to sell for the minimum, would be 0.08. But if I sell, I should be able to sell for approximately 0.18. If there was no tax, which there is 10% tax, but if there's no tax, I could sell for 0.20. All right, down here is our value, estimated profit. Right now it's at 259%. It was like 400% or something like that. And I'm sure it'll go up over time. Short-term play. So if you're watching this video later on, this is Baby Rat Boy. There's a lot of crazy influencers involved, so has gone up drastically. But if you're watching this video later on, it is a short-term play. All right, so that is all the information there. Again, you'll have down here, you can see all the information. So as soon as you buy, you can see how quick this thing works. So pretty much within 6 seconds it bought. So if you try to do that, and this one is in 4 seconds, if you try to do that on Pancakeswap, it's going to take a lot longer. Pancakeswap, Poocoin, so you can actually buy a heck of a lot quicker. All right. So on your trades, again, there's different ways you can view. So if we wanted to go to the value and say, let me see all the ones that are above 100, because not all the plays are going to work out, right? Sometimes they're crappy, right? Sometimes you're getting good ones. Some of these were a lot higher, and I took some profit, like Chihuahua. Right here, you'll see my sales transaction. So I'm well in profit. I took profit twice off of my initial buy, and then I've been able to profit multiple times. Right. So you can sort this however you want. If you want to transfer tokens, so you can transfer existing tokens. Right here, you'll put in the contract, and you can transfer it. Have your wallet address here. All right, if you want to sell existing tokens, so maybe you were in a project that has to migrate, or they have to airdrop you tokens. They're going to airdrop the sniper. They're going to airdrop the wallet that was holding them, right? So if that's the case, then what you need to do is go ahead and put the token contract address here. So if it's a new migration, you're going to need to put that address in here, and then you will need to put the initial amount, and then the amount of tokens, and you can sell something that is not showing up on your trades, because only trades that are placed through the sniper are going to show up here. All right, so that's the only ones that are going to show up. And then, you know, if you have something that canceled, so I had an issue where something got canceled, and I had to literally go to the sell existing tokens, put in a contract address because it was a canceled order, so it wasn't showing up as something I could sell, you know, from here. It would be, let's see which one. What did I sell? I sold this. So it'll look like this. Like, even if it's canceled, this one was I sold successfully. But if it was a canceled order, it just shows that like it's not active. You don't see an option to sell here. Then what you need to do is go to sell existing tokens, put in that contract address, put in the initial amount, and then the tokens. So, you know, you can still sell things that come to your wallet. So again, if something comes to your wallet, it's an airdrop that you trust, or whatever the case is. Maybe you won a buy contest. If it's BNB, then it'll show up in your BNB balance. But if it was a native token or something else, you can just come here with the contract address and then sell this way. And of course, you always have the settings, so you can change your settings as well before you sell. All right, now next brings us to the Telegram buy. So with the Telegram buy, I don't have this feature on this this wallet. I have it on my other one. And I'll do another video. I'll go in depth on this section, but essentially you can link it with Telegram, and it can scrape a Telegram for contract addresses. They're constantly updating it, so even like Poocoin links and stuff like that, it'll work with as well. I believe that's in development. I'll keep you guys updated on that on our next video. All right, referrals. So anyone that you referred here, you can see that you will get claimable rewards. All right, so the more people that you refer, the more that you get claimable rewards. So pre-sales coming soon. I haven't had an update on this, but I'm assuming like upcoming pre-sales, they're going to post here, so that way you have everything within your dashboard. Calendar as well, any upcoming events, token launches, any air, like you can do this. So it's pretty seamless from weekday, month. Portfolio is something that's coming soon, so I'm excited about that. Obviously, as traders, we need to make sure that we're on top of our gains and our losses, and, you know, see any room for improvement, or of course just kind of have that data to go off of based on your investing, right? Charts soon as well, nodes soon as well. So nodes, I believe, are going to allow you to gain money. All right, they're not sure if it's going to be like staking nodes or whatnot, but again, you know, all this information is going to be updated. They're constantly working on this day and night. Speaking of day and night, if you don't like my layout and you want the white one, you can do so, but I like my eyes, so I don't like to have bright. But if you need another language, you can go ahead and click here, put it in a different language, which is awesome. And then over here you have all your notifications, and then just read all if you don't want to have nothing's of significance. And of course, when you click over here, it's going to go into your account, your URL, your wallet address, balance, tier, sniper address, sniper wallet, you know, etc., deposit, withdrawal. All right, if you want to disconnect, you disconnect over here. And one thing I really want to make clear is that you're signing instead of having to give over your private keys to utilize this sniper. So if you're giving over your private keys or your seed phrase or something, then they could access your whole wallet, right? So they're not doing that, which made me honestly trust it more, and that's one of my favorite things about the project. Other than that, it's multi-chain sniper, so as I know of right now, it is BSC, ETH, Crow. They just added Doge Chain, and there's a few others. So I'm going to go over some of the updates in the next video, guys. I don't want this to run on too long. We'll go over some of the updates. There's supposed to be a Twitter scraper and some amazing features that are coming. So I'll do another update video, guys, run through it. I'll give you guys some examples and maybe do some live launches with Bullet. All right, so catch you on the next one. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, what your best feature is, and what tier you're looking to get on Bullet. Awesome. Hope to see you guys soon, and let's get those gains.